Hello everyone, and this is my second story on this channel. This is actually the first chapter of a story. It's a novel that I wrote, and it's called The Terrifying Adventures of Libba McCwye. Here is the first chapter. Libba stretched as the morning sun stabbed at her. She forced herself out of bed, showered, and dressed. Time for school, she thought dismally as she picked up her makeup bag from the cupboard in the bathroom and set it on the counter by the sink, and dabbed a tiny bit of eyeshadow on, as well as one or two swipes of mascara across her eyelashes. She went downstairs, grabbed her backpack from the hook beside the door, and went into the kitchen. Libba made herself a peach smoothie for breakfast. She knew her mother was already sitting in a boring office building, and her dad was out delivering the mail. But Tom, who was in a grade below hers, was probably still snoozing away. If she didn't wake him up, he'd be late for school, and it would be all her fault. She'd hear about it later from her parents. So, looking hungrily back at her smoothie, she trudged back up the stairs into Tom's room. Sure enough, she thought, snoring away. She yanked a pillow off his video game chair beside his TV and threw it at his head. "You snooze, you lose," she said playfully. Tom opened his bleary eyes. "Hey, what'd you have to do that for?" he demanded of her, sitting up and letting his covers fall to the floor, tangled up with his stuffed wolf, Blaze. "To wake you up. School starts in 30 minutes. I'll make you a smoothie." He grinned sheepishly. "Thanks, Libba. I was having a really nice dream." "Let me guess," Libba said. "You defeated Lub in your video game." "No one defeats Lub," he said, grinning. "And no, I dreamed that we were in this huge pile of donuts, and we could eat as many as we wanted." "Go shower," Libba laughed. "That's the boy's dream through and through." Tom threw a pillow at her as she left. Libba went downstairs, poured Tom a glass of smoothie, drank her own, and grabbed both of their sack lunches that their mother had packed the night before, and met Tom by the door. "Did you even use soap in the shower?" Libba teased as he raced past her to get his smoothie. As he chugged it down, he gave her a thumbs up. Both of them raced down the porch steps just in time to see the yellow school bus park in their driveway. Off to school, Libba thought bitterly, just where I don't want to be. She sat next to her friend Valerie on the way to school. Tom and his friend Kyle sat right in front of them. "Sup, Libby?" Kyle shouted, doing a fist bump with her. She grinned. "I have the full right to punch you if you call me that one more time. It's Libba. Get it? Libba." "Right." He rolled his eyes and began talking with Tom again. Valerie pulled out a notebook from her backpack. She opened it and flipped to a drawing of a hummingbird. "Like it, Libba?" she inquired. "It's beautiful. You've got some skills, Valerie. I'm serious. You need to start selling your art." "Nah." She ripped the paper out and handed it to Libba. "I just want to do it for fun. And here, you can have this one." "Thanks, Val. You rock." The bus pulled up at the entrance to the school, and the doors opened. The kids filed out, Libba and Tom in the midst of them. Homeroom was with Mrs. DePickle. Her hair was gray with forest green highlights. Her glasses were extremely round and wide-rimmed, studded with jewels and also green. Her dresses were always green. At least, in her 7 days of 8th grade, she had never seen her in a different kind of outfit. Her shoes? Green high heels. And I mean high. As in 5 inches high. 5 inches off the ground. And every so often, while she walked, she'd trip and fall. And fall all the way. Splat, right on her face. Then she'd lay there for a while, huffing and puffing and trying to get back up. And if a single person got out of their seat to help her up, she'd bark at them to sit back down. She looked down on every single one of her pupils as inferior to her. Libba sat in her front seat desk, squirming after 30 minutes of listening to Mrs. DePickle droning on and on about who knows what. Surely everyone was nearly asleep. Libba was. The whole day was like that. Libba was exhausted on the bus ride home. She leaned against the window, feeling the cold pain against her face. She closed her eyes and breathed deeply and didn't talk to anyone. She had homework weighing her down, and her backpack felt as heavy as 17 large rocks. When the bus pulled into her driveway, she walked in with Tom. When she got to the entryway, she let her backpack fall to the ground. Libba dragged herself into her bedroom and collapsed onto the bed. She wasn't tired and she wasn't hungry. It was 4 o'clock, but she lay there for an hour, feeling sluggish. She just wanted to do nothing. She heard her parents both come home around 6, but Libba still just lay there. She felt like doing absolutely nothing. Libba McCwye just wanted to lay there for a long, long time. It dimmed into dusk, and the bed was still amazing. She just lay down. She lay there, feeling wonderful. And that's the end of Chapter 1. There will be much more to come of this story. Come back soon for Chapter 2. It's gonna get interesting. Thanks for watching, and